All right, day 34 of Marketing Fun. Let's talk about pros and cons of webinars and using webinars in your business to grow. Yeah. So, pros of a webinar. It is a great way to disseminate information, answer questions that you're constantly answering every single day. So answer them all at one time, be able to get a group, sell to the group all at one time, and then make money all at one time. Yes. So those are the pros, and that's the reason why most people want to do them. Here's the cons. Trying to get people to register, to show up, to stay to the end, to stay focused while they're on the webinar. And then lastly, to actually buy, right? So, quick story is, had a client who was determined to sell to his program. So he was a medical doctor, and he had a brand new program that was all based on hormones. And so he had seen a popular guy online who mentioned that he's got the easiest program ever, and they help you create this webinar. And on the webinar, they're gonna help you close, right? So my client asked me to come in and help him do this webinar. So the things that I just talked to you about, the cons, kept going, hey, first of all, let's make sure that that's the way your clients like to buy, right? Are you sure that's the way they like to buy? Like, are they savvy enough to give it on a webinar? Because this was 6 years ago. Are they savvy enough to click the button to show up to the webinar, to register to the webinar, to remind you, like so many things have to happen in order for this to work. When you're doing well, when they're coming into the office and you're closing them that way, right? So he was convinced, right, that this was the way. And we kind of went back and forth about, I don't think this is going to work. Quite frankly, at the end, I just kind of bowed out and said, I'm not the person to launch this for you, because number one, I don't agree that it is the best way to get clients for you. Number two, I think it's going to be harder than you think. And number three, you kind of believe the sales letter, right? So the guy selling it to you is like, oh no, you get everything. And so when I looked at there was scripts, but there's not, like, you still need a sales page. You still need a page to get people there. You still need reminder emails to get them there. You need a team that's going to call them and text them and remind them that your webinar is starting. He was a great and personable person in person, but he didn't realize that doesn't translate well to a webinar. So that was the other problem, is that, okay, so once you get the people on the line, like, some people don't understand your private jokes, you have to stay on script. And he was not one to stay on script and then even learn the script, right? Like, he loved to improvise, and that didn't work either. So consequently, like, it just didn't work. I think I saw a thing the other day that he's still kind of trying to get this thing to work 6 years later, right? Because he's fallen in love with the idea more than the execution. So hear me again. Don't fall in love with the idea more than you fall in love with the execution. All right. So, key thing to do before you start a new project, a new whatever, is, number one, make sure that this is how your customers like to buy. Okay? Number two, make sure that you understand the process. Number 3, make sure that you don't just fall in love with the idea. Number 4, make sure you fall in love with the execution. All right, that is our 34th day of marketing fun that we've got here in front of our wonderful Fox 5, because we're going in to do the Money Honey segment. See, it's like all, yeah, here, hold on a second, let you see the Fox 5 sign. There it is. There's guys going in there doing the food segment of the day. We're about to go in and do our thing. All right, I love y'all for free. I'll see you tomorrow for day 35. Don't fall in love with the idea, fall in love with the execution. All right, I love you for free. See you, bye.